Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be trying a new series today, which is going to be reacting to YouTubers' cars. I've done a few videos in the past, back when I had the Clio, of reacting to other Clios, like so people would send me in their car and I would react. I'm not saying like I'm like a pro, I've got like the best taste, I'm just giving my opinion on people's cars. A bit of fun, so we're going to be doing it with YouTubers now. And I'm going to be starting off with who better than DMO DJ. This guy's car collection seems to just grow and grow and grow. I've been watching him since probably, I would have been year 9 or year 10, so I would have been 13, 14. Am I getting the maths right? I was very young, I'm 20 now, so it's been a long time. I've seen this guy come leaps and bounds, so fair play to him. We're going to be reacting to his car collection, or at least a portion of it, which I found on his Instagram. Because as I said, this guy's got too many cars to keep count. So why not start with his brand new Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. If you see my eyes going up here as well, I've got it on the screen, that's why. So this is his newest car, I believe. He picked it up in this like stunning blue colour. I've seen one other, and it was in Milton Keynes, which is where he's from, so I actually thought it was his. And I got gassed. I went like around the back to see the plate, and it was some other guys. It was like X. I don't know what the plate was, but it wasn't his. But seeing this colour in person is stunning. The blue pops. It's like the Porsche Miami blue. I don't know if you've ever seen that in person. And obviously it's him. He has to have a loud, leery car, so he's putting exhaust on it. I'll put up a clip now. It literally sounds like a Formula 1 car. Yeah, that car smashes it like 100%. Like, it's a Lambo. You can't go wrong. Next is his C63, which is almost like his staff car. I have actually seen this in Milton Keynes as well.
Wait, is that DMO DJ?
I think Cam was driving it. He gave me a thumbs up. That was quite cool. Yeah, as I said, I think this is his staff car. Like, it gets passed around from person to person. I think people who work for him. You must have a lot of trust in people, because I would lose my mind. It came as like can you say it, a poverty spec? It had nothing on it. It had the smaller rims. It wasn't the S, but he said he had plans to modify it, as he always does. So he changed the rims to these stunning ones. He's blacked out the entire car. It's probably been tuned by wrench as well, which, if you know wrench, the wrench source, you know what I mean? Yeah, seeing this car in person, obviously C63s stand out as it is, but this car is quite a special one. It's also got his D-Max 250 branding all over it. So I rate it, do you know what I mean? Next is one of his many Hondas. I think he calls this Jazz the Granny Basher. Mental car. I think, listen, I love him, but I do think he overclaims the power figures of his cars. I think he said this one's running 800 horsepower, which, I mean, if it is, it's got a turbo, it's probably possible.
A bad man, jump in the fucking passenger seat.
I'm just saying, I remember when he said his Civics were running like 1,000 brake, and they were running like half of it. So listen, I'm not trying to cause beef. I'm just saying, I don't know if I trust the power figures, but I'm sure it's capable of doing said figure. And at the end of the day, it's sick. Like, if you close the bonnet, it just looks like a Honda Jazz. And I've probably driven past it, seeing as like we live quite close, and I wouldn't even know it was this K20. I think I presume it's got a K20. I am a sucker for a sleeper, and this basically ticks every box. It's a tall Honda Jazz. I think I saw one a couple years ago in Phoenix yellow, which has a K20. So I know this isn't like a world first, however, it is still rare. People don't really care for Honda Jazzes, but the K20 literally works in anything. Next is his Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Now, this is quite a special car, just as it is. We'll talk about what he's done to it in a second. All blacked out with the Italian flag going down the side. Now, the Performante is a limited edition Huracan. It's almost like their race car for the road, bar the STO, which is like a step too far. But what he's done to this car is he's twin turboed it.
It could never be
So he's taken a really rare, valuable car, and has he jeopardized the value? Has he added value? I presume it's a world's first. Sounds crazy when the V10 engine, then the turbo spool, it does sound crazy. And take away the sound, it must move. Like, it is seriously fast. Can't go wrong with another Lambo. Next is arguably his car. Like, when people think of him, they think of this car. That is his E63S Edition 1. Every optional extra ticked, pan roof, cameras all around, stunning seats. As the car on its own. Now we take his car in specific. It's got like over 1,000 brake, and I believe that is actually true. Wrench source, like if you know the beef between him and Living Life Fast, all them, it must have been years now. I'm in my M5. This car basically launched his channel. He got this when he got Cold Candy, or I think it was his wife's company. I don't know what was going on there, but he just happened to come across this car when his wife was doing well. I'm not having a go. I am actually happy for him. Stunning car. Obviously the new E63 is set to release somewhat soon, if it hasn't come out already. However, I think this shape is like the best shape. All blacked out as well, which I'm not really a fan of all blacked out cars, but they just work for him. Like, I don't know, all these cars are like all blacked out bar a couple. It just works. Last but by no means least is his transit van. Now, if you followed the series, this is basically what blew his channel up. It was with a man named Fabian, a very nice, kind man, no fraud whatsoever. He basically scammed him, didn't build the car properly. He wanted a Ford Focus, either ST or RS engine in his transit van, and Fabian basically messed him around, cost him a lot of money. He then took it to somewhere else. They got it done. It now spits flames. It is like, for a car, it's mental, but it's a van, so it is crazy. Hey. Spit flames! If you're in the UK, you know about him, and you know just how sick his car collection is, how sick his energy is. He is basically carrying the UK scene. So 10 out of 10 for him and his car collection. Hopefully you've enjoyed this type of video. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. Comment any suggestions or improvements, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.